Catchy metal songs. You know, those types of ditties that get lodged in your bloody lug holes and have the cheek to insist on staying there without paying any bloody rent. For better or for worse, a song being catchy is really what's responsible for it being memorable and for you eventually either loving or hating it. What exactly is it that makes a song catchy? In this here video, I've concocted 5 unique categories of different types of catchiness and scoured the entirety of the history of music to find the finest examples of each one. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time and it was super fun to put together. But as usual with all of these list type videos, you know, I'm using the original copyrighted sources, so I'm not making a single dime off of these videos, and they do take quite a long time to put together with all the research and the editing and whatnot, and I really do just do it for the love of sharing some of my favourite and least favourite music with you guys. So if you do enjoy my shenanigans, please do consider supporting me over on Patreon at the link in the description down below, where you will not only be supporting the future of this channel, but also getting an absolute proverbial shit ton of music and guitar educational content in return. Right, enough yapping, let's get into it. Alrighty, for our first category, I've gone with songs that have super catchy melodic choruses. So melodic, in fact, that they're basically just like pop choruses. And call me a big old softie, but personally, these are my absolute favourite type of choruses in metal. I'm a huge sucker for a super catchy melodic hook that just gets stuck in your head for days, even just after a single listen. And this might be a hot take, I'm not sure, but in my opinion, being able to write a super memorable, catchy chorus, it takes a lot of skill and is really quite difficult. There's just a real fine art being able to combine the right notes with the right intervals together, with the right rhythm, over the right chord progression. And these sorts of choruses really aren't just limited to the kind of genres that you'd expect, like power metal. Amazing melodic choruses can honestly be found in nearly every type of metal. So these picks are the absolute cream of the crop, the creme de la creme of melodic, catchy choruses you will find in metal ever. Let's have a listen.
Always wait, so to hell with good intentions.
next up we have the polar opposite of the last category. We shall be looking at metal songs that have non-melodic choruses. So these are metal songs that have incredibly catchy choruses but are not necessarily super melodic like the last examples. They're more aggressive and monotone and in most cases use very, very minimal amounts of melody and manage to convey the catchiness via other various means. This can be via repetition or like crowd chanting with like, you know, catchy monotone vocal hooks, or via using some cool like rhythmic syncopation with the vocals against the arrangement to create a cool kind of catchy bouncy vibe. As you will see in these following examples, they're all very different to each other and it's super interesting to me how they're all incredibly catchy but in their own unique ways. So let's have a little listen, shall we? So next up, we are turning our attention away from choruses and now towards the ancient esoteric art of the riff. So the riff is obviously the cornerstone, the benchmark of our beloved genre of metal. And being able to create a legendary classic juicy riff that gets passed down from generation to generation honestly is every electric guitarist's goal. Being able to put your finger on exactly what it is that makes a classic riff is kind of difficult as there's many different factors involved. But in my opinion, I think simplicity is the key, as the vast majority of legendary riffs throughout the ages have been, you know, very simple and can be very easily hummable by your average Joe Schmo. And as much as I love techie, proggy music, you know, there's a reason why riffs in this type of busier music usually are a lot more forgettable, which is why I think in general the catchier riffs in history have been in more sort of accessible types of metal and rock music. lot of people seem to forget is that music is not just all about melody and harmony. I think it's very important to acknowledge the fact that rhythm can be utilized to make stuff catchy too. Whether that be something like a breakdown or some sort of repeating rhythmic phrase, or even something as simple as a drum intro. So these following examples are, in my opinion, the absolute pinnacle of rhythmic catchiness in metal.
Disrespect your surroundings.
So I've saved the best until last. So I think it's very important to remember that not all types of catchiness are equal, and not all types of catchiness are necessarily good types of catchy. So in this final category, we're going to be celebrating annoying catchy metal songs. You know those types of songs where, yeah, you got to admit they're catchy, but not necessarily for the right reasons. Whether it's just like a really brain-dead annoying melody or some horrendous repetition that just grinds your beans into dust. This is my definitive top 10 list of the absolute most infuriating, annoying, catchy songs in metal.
Savior, don't you think I could save you? Don't you think I could save your life? Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let the body hit the flow. Let the body hit the flow. Let the body hit the flow. Let the body hit the flow.
Cheers guys, I do hope you enjoyed this silly little excursion. As usual, please do drop a like and a subscribe if you have not done so already, and leave your thoughts down below of what you thought of my picks. Agree, disagree, what would you add? Let me know, and I shall see you again very soon. Goodbye.